Hello, my name is Danny. Welcome to Drive Green. Today we'll be having a look around at the 27 kilowatt hour Kia Soul in a nice lovely sporting blue. 65 plate, so that's the end of 2015. You're looking at 32,796 miles on the clock. So a nice low mileage EV. The next MOT date and service date is in January 2023, so nothing to worry about for quite a little while. The Kia Soul, this one in particular, will give you a real world range of about 90 to 95 miles. So stop lots of practicality still they're having there. A few signs of life, but we'll get into that in a little bit. Kia Soul in particular, it's got a nice quirky design to it, but a nice lovely plush interior. Gives you a nice premium feel. We'll get into all of that in a little bit. At the moment, let's get up and close and personal and see if there's anything noteworthy to mention. First of all, a nice looking alloy, no noteworthy mentions to mention on that. I love the blue colour on a Kia Soul. And it is looking sparkling today with the sunshine out on this brisk morning at Drive Green. Comfort access button that's just there, give it a big old press and it will lock and unlock with your wing mirrors that will fold in as well. So it doesn't matter if your key's in your pocket or in your handbag, as long as the key is near the car, as well as when you drive the vehicle, power switch, as long as it's in your pocket, there's no problem at all. I'm scanning down the vehicle at the moment. If you do, feel free to pause the video at any stage if you feel like see anything noteworthy to mention that I may have missed. At the moment I'm scouring over it with a fine-tooth comb, as I do prior to the video as well as during the video, to make sure that there is anything pointed out to you. At the moment I'm seeing maybe a tiny little stone chip that's just on in here. That's just in there. That is the state of the kind of the damage that you're looking at. I say damage, it's to be expected kind of signs of life, you know. Nothing to noteworthy mention at the moment, which is remarkable for a vehicle of this age. Little bit of noteworthy mention that's just along here. Very slight. Hopefully you can see that and pick that up at home on your phone, tablet or laptop. Beautiful condition. Going now over to the far side, rear passenger alloys and paneling, nothing noteworthy to mention on there. Good, I love a Kia Soul. They don't stay very long on our Forecourt. I think when the people drive them, they fall in love. You've got a few little signs of life down through here. Hopefully you can see that there. Okay, little tiny little stone chips, little tiny signs of life that I just threw in there. Hopefully you can see that there. All right, but that is the extent. Through that is very minor. Probably shouldn't even be pointing that out, it's so minor, but there we go. I always try and bring attention to anything that I can see that might be of noteworthy mention, even if it is so minuscule that the camera itself can't even pick it up. Very much like I'm doing at the moment. There is something that I'm literally just pointing to just there. Oh, I'm wasting my time, there we go. Right then, going over to the passenger side door, there is actually a good noteworthy mention one on there. Alright, that is just by the passenger side door. But as you step away, all these little marks, by the way, as you step away, you can barely notice them. Unless you're going up there with literally a microscope, you will not be able to see them. A few little tiny scratches that are just down through in here. Okay, so for a vehicle of this age, late 2015, you're looking at about 6-7 years old. I was expecting to see a few more little signs of life than this, at least anyway. As well as you come to the front or the rear of the vehicle, you will always see a stone chip somewhere. So at the moment, scouring through, can't see anything on the bonnet, looking absolutely remarkable. Going around to the front of the vehicle, in here, that is your charging ports. That is just featured inside there. A little button in the inside of the cabin will pop that open, where you can do your home charging, your fast charging, as well as your rapid charging. There we are, a little stone chip that's just in there. Alright. Probably not a really good thing that I'm trying to look for a little bits of damage, but I'm trying to see if there's anything. It's a good looking vehicle. Hopefully you can tell at home then that this is already in a good state. Let's see if the story continues on the inside. Comfort access button, I won't need pressing it, it's already turned on at the moment. And there you are. Vegan friendly seats, but meat eaters like them as well. A nice plush, comfortable cloth interior seats. It's actually probably some of the most comfortable cloth interior seats that we have on the Forecourt. And there we go. Right, you have your electric handbrake, drive reverse, neutral, as well as your regen braking function. 12 volt USB aux put. It's actually got two 12 volts that are in there at the moment. Your climate control, as long as your heated seats. You have your DAB radio, sat nav, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. Going over to your steering wheel, it's heated. It's a nice high driving position that you have on here. Different driving modes for your steering as well. There's lots of different things that come completely as standard. Reversing camera as well as your parking sensors. Full spec list will be available on the website. And a nice plush interior rear seats as well. Okay, clearly any kids or adults as well have enjoyed the back seat experience on any long distance journeys, which this is very much capable of doing. Having a look inside the boots. Now then, it's a really nice boot sill space here in particular. Alright, just down through here, obviously the wonders of an outdoor forecourt carries on looking in remarkable condition. That's just down through here. But with this boot space, actually the rear seats, you have a little kind of flap on the side there, little flap on the side there. 60-40 partition, fold down, and it is actually completely flat, so you can really utilize all of the space that is available there. Even the boot sill has been well designed to fold up and away as well. Alright, now there are a few signs of life in this bottom boot sill. Unfortunately, the previous owner has seen the practicality of it and really gone away with the practicality of it a bit too much. So there's a little bit of paint. A little bit of paint splatters down through here, and unfortunately maybe during one of the journeys, unfortunately there's a little bit of damage that's just down through here. Okay, so that is the only part of the kind of the minor damage that you're going to be able to see in this, minor to major kind of damage and stuff. We try and bring the vehicles up to as much showroom standard as possible, so we'll try our best to bring this out as much as possible, as well as take the paint off. However, there is only so much that we can do, so it is worth noteworthy mention on that, and all of these things and that will be factored into the price if we're unable to fix or repair it. Okay, so a few little signs of life getting in, getting out, as well as what they've done to, unfortunately, the boot sill that's there. But underneath you have a bit more extra storage and stuff. So what we provide as standard, completely free with the vehicle, is your 13 amp 3-pin lead that you plug into any wall socket and you can charge up your vehicle at home, and that comes completely free with the vehicle. We also do provide, as an optional extra, a public charging lead that you can plug in your vehicle to any outdoor outlets out and about, maybe a local shopping market or at a place of work, where you're able to get some free charge out and about. And it also comes in handy if you have a home box installed or you're planning to have a home box installed. We charge that at an optional extra £100. They usually retail about 180, 190. And there you have it, your 27 kilowatts Kia Soul in a nice blue. Fantastic condition, other than those little minor marks on the outside and a little bit of damage to the boot space in there. Alright, if you'd like to find out a bit more information about the Kia Soul in general, do have a look on our YouTube page. Simply type in Drive Green as well as Kia Soul, and Richard, our founder and owner, he's done a nice lovely detailed review of the Kia Soul, all the good and the bad points of why it might be the best vehicle for you and your home. Have a little ask of us. Do feel free to get in contact about this particular one. Come along, have a test drive, get a real feel for it yourself. That's always the best way of finding out whether this might be the right vehicle for you. My name's been Danny. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you here on this video. I hope this video has been important with your buying process, and I hope to hear from you very soon. All the best. Goodbye.